SiriusXM Speedway, bringing you inside the track to recap the weekend of racing. You are going.
Field makes their way into the tri-oval. The pace vehicle makes its way to the pit lane. They are in charge now, waiting for the legendary Wood brothers celebrating 75 years of racing, and the green flag goes in the air. The Daytona 500 is underway. Pole winner Chase Briscoe on the inside lane leads the field to turn one.
Let's see a new leader next time by. Here comes William Byron, full head of steam inside of the racetrack, and the inside lane getting an advantage now on Chase Briscoe, who leads the outside.
William Byron now to the lead here in the Daytona 500. He goes from the bottom of the racetrack and swings upstairs. That leaves the bottom open for Ty Dillon. Dillon wants to lead the 500.
Caution flag flies. Caution on the speedway for the first time. Rain in turns 1 and 2 here at the World Center of Racing as the fans now begin to scurry here on the tri-oval. It's starting to rain here at the front side of Daytona International Speedway as well. Field hits the restart zone. The green flag goes back in the air, and the Daytona 500 is underway again. Lap number 22 goes on the board. It's William Byron on the inside lane. Joey Logano topside.
Logano gets a little bit of a jump on the drop of the green flag, and he's also got a trunk full of Austin Cindric. That's going to push Logano to the lead for now. William Byron side by side with Cindric.
Joey Logano will win stage number 1. Brad Keselowski will be second. Ryan Blaney will be third, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will be fourth. Green flag goes back in the air. Inside lane is Alex Bowman. He's got drafting help there from Bubba Wallace. Topside, a couple of Team Penske Fords. Joey Logano with Blaney on his bumper.
Logano with a small advantage as they race into the banking at turn 1, but that's not going to last. Bubba Wallace with a tremendous shove in the back pocket. Oh, they're piling up back in turn number 2. Scattering down to the apron, a number of cars spinning. Looks like Chase Briscoe may have gotten a piece of that. The pole sitter down into the infield grass. Jimmy Johnson's got a piece of the action as well. Looks like Ty Gibbs got a piece. Denny Hamlin comes limping by on the apron. It looks like he's dodged a bullet for the second time. Riley Herbst has got some damage on the right front corner as well.
Pit lane is closed at the moment, and Joey Logano didn't matter. He's coming to the pit lane, and Steve Post is hanging out down there. Here comes Logano your way, Steve.
And not sure they're going under the hood of the car. I was monitoring what was going on with Chase Briscoe, and we'll have to check, but they're going under the hood of Joey Logano's car. So Logano under the hood of that car as they work on the right side of the engine.
Green flag flies again in the Daytona 500. Lap 76 on the board. A couple of Fords are side by side. A couple of teammates door to door as they race their way back to turn 1.
Into the 31-degree banking of turn 1, Ryan Blaney gets the advantage over his teammate Austin Cindric. Blaney in the outside lane as those 2 Hendrick cars go nose to nose. Behind them, 2 RFK Fords.
We saw the hood up. What's the update on that Shell Pennzoil Ford?
They took the box on the top of it where the carburetor would be. They took all of that off and they replaced something down in the engine, and they got back up on the speedway. Joey just about went a lap down. That gave him the opportunity to gas it up on the back straightaway, and he said, boys, we're at 100%. So whatever they fixed on the car, we're trying to figure out what that is. They have got Joey Logano back up to speed.
Green flag will go back in the air, and we're racing again at Daytona. 44 laps to go here in stage number 2. Austin Cindric on the inside lane. Chase Elliott, he'll go topside, and they both have plenty of drafting help.
Both Austin Cindric and Chase Elliott have had their taste of the lead already here this evening at Daytona. For the moment, Cindric is going to take another bite out of it. Drafting help down low from Noah Gragson will push him to the lead.
Here's Ryan Blaney on a line going top to bottom.
Ryan Blaney goes all the way from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Now back to the top. He'll clear Chase Elliott. Now it's Ryan Blaney on the back bumper of Austin Cindric. The Team Penske teammates 1 and 2 as we've got 13 laps to go in this stage.
Cindric will dive to the bottom of the racetrack off turn number 4. Green and white checkered flag is in the air. Here they come down to the line. Stage number 2 is going to end, and Ryan Blaney surges ahead courtesy of Chase Elliott. The green and white checkered flag in the air. The stage is over.
Pace Blazer is on the pit lane. Green flag back in the air. We've got 63 to go in the Daytona 500. Ryan Blaney brings him back to the line as the leader. But Dave Moody, he's got a new challenger to his left elbow that comes in the person of Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch is down to the bottom of the racetrack looking to get some drafting help from Kyle Larson. So the Kyle and Kyle show at the bottom of the racetrack. Blaney and Bubba topside. Oh, they bump. Stenhouse nearly gets turned, and somehow he saves it.
Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Saves it and now gets turned. Ryan Blaney goes around in the field, comes apart on the back straightaway. Kyle Busch goes spinning to the infield. 7, 8 cars involved on the back straightaway. Kyle Larson goes around. It's also Chase Elliott. Noah Gragson got a piece of it, and Joey Logano slows with damage against the outside wall. About 8 cars coming together. What started in turn 2, halfway down the back straightaway.
Pace vehicle hits the pit lane. Everybody pull those belts tight. Everybody gets settled in. This is going to be a wild one. Green back in the air. Everybody through the restart zone. John Hunter Nemechek's already trying to find a way by Corey LaJoie. Austin Cindric now racing to LaJoie's outside. Side by side. For the lead, they race to the corner.
Riley Herbst in position number 4. That's where the nose-to-nose and side-by-side racing begins. Herbst to the inside, now on car, darts out of line, looking for the race lead. Here comes Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin with drafting help from Christopher Bell goes to the lead here in the Daytona 500. Hamlin now crosses over, goes back down to the bottom of the racetrack and screams back to the front straightaway.
Now Bell gets turned, front of the field. Several cars go flying through the air. Ryan Preece is upside down into the outside wall. A huge hit for Ryan Preece as 7, 8, 9 other cars become involved. Chase Elliott goes for a spin. Justin Allgaier, several others now spin to the inside, but a huge hit. And Ryan Preece, for the second time in 3 years, goes flying through the air here in turn 3, landing on his roof, slamming the outside wall on the banking of turn 3 while upside down here at this end of the racetrack.
Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go. We are in NASCAR overtime. Denny Hamlin leads the field back to 1.
Hamlin gets the jump at the drop of the green flag. He's got the bottom of the racetrack, but he's got no drafting help. Austin Cindric, he's got drafting help. He will power around the outside of Hamlin. Austin Cindric to the lead with Cole Custer.
White flag is in the air. Here comes Cindric. Next flag ends the Great American Race. Riley Herbst is out of shape. He slides across the track, comes back, keeps it pointed in the right direction. We go to turn 1.
Field stays under green. Cindric remains at the point. Hamlin's all over his back bumper. Denny looks high. Denny looks low. Can't make the move off 2.
Side by side from third on back now. Denny Hamlin steps out of line up the back straightaway. Hamlin looking for the lead. They get turned at the front of the field and the front comes apart. Hamlin in the outside wall. William Byron leads into the corner.
They're still racing into the corner. William Byron out in front by 2 car lengths over Tyler Reddick as they exit 4.
Here comes William Byron. Here comes Tyler Reddick racing into the tri-oval. Checkered flag is in the air. William Byron wins the Daytona 500 and becomes a 2-time winner, a back-to-back winner of the Great American Race.
It's SiriusXM Speedway.
I thought I smelled cabbage.
Here once again.